I've got an idea for a pitch.
Go on.
Well, I don't think we should pitch Adolescence because I think that's a bit too...
Oh, I thought we were going to pitch like Adolescence, but the detective is Jason Statham from Working Man.
But the detective
every
is
5 minutes, he's just like hitting people.
The detective is not the man anymore. He's not that kind of guy anymore.
And he has to investigate a murder on a plane.
Yeah. So
Here we go.
And the camera goes
in his butt.
The camera goes. So the whole shot is a oneer.
Yeah.
The camera's in Jason Statham's butt, and it's on a plane.
So the entire time, it's just an angle of like things he's sitting on,
Yeah.
or places that he's just been standing, but now he's walking away from them. But it's all a oneer, so it's good.
This is terrible. This is a terrible idea. What do we want to develop this, or like who?
I just don't know who the murderer might be. I don't know. I think it's pretty plain to see. And then he hits someone.
And then this is still the point of view of Jason Statham's butt.
Oh yeah, it's all muffled. That I think it's pretty plain to see.
Wait, you're the guy? Nah, I'm not the guy anymore. And then he starts like hitting.
You just see a load of blurs.
Yeah. You can't even see the action.
You see the blurs, and you just hear like.
Yeah.
Oh!
There's got to be a great name for this movie. There's something in there. There's something in there. The oneer.
There's something in there.
Yeah. So, okay. What have we learned? We've learned that Jason Statham.
What have we learned? Nothing.
We haven't learned anything. No. What have we learned about the story?
We didn't promise that we would teach people anything.
What are we promising?
Nothing.
Half of me just wants to end the episode right here.
It's 55 minutes in, and we haven't given anything of any substance, and that's good.
Yeah.
So Jason Statham plays a detective.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a murder.
A moider.
And he has to find out who did it, but it's on a plane, and
the camera's in his butt.
That's pretty much it. The camera's in his butt. It's all a oneer.
Yeah. I just want to understand.
And if we can't manage to do a oneer, we can just stitch it together every time he farts. That can be like the transition.
What I do want to know is if the camera's in his butt, is the camera sticking out of his trousers, or is it just? Or are you just seeing jeans the whole time?
Yeah, I guess you'd just see jeans, wouldn't you? You just see like underwear. So I guess it's implied that if you can see the floor, Jason Statham is half naked at that point.
Has anyone done this?
He's just running around in a t-shirt.
I don't think anyone's ever done this before, where the whole movie,
and for good reason.
The whole movie, hear me out, is the point of view of Jason Statham's butt, but within the trousers. So you can get away with very low budget because all you have to do is just put jeans in front of the camera and just do a bunch of sound effects.
Not even jeans.
And call it an action movie.
Just underwear.
Just underwear.
Just a bit of fabric. In the sequel, he goes commando, and that's where you can see the denim.
There's like a brief 1 minute sequence where you see the pants come down and you just see the bowl of the toilet.
No! Like it takes a moment for the audience to realize what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, they're actually doing it. Oh! I think there's something in there.
Yeah. What scenarios can Jason Statham get into that requires him taking his trousers off? Going to the toilet.
He's a lunatic.
Taking a shower.
For one thing.
He's a professional mooner.
That's why he's the mooner. Jason Statham is the mooner.
Yes, the mooner. Yeah. So he's a detective, but he just incessantly can't stop mooning.
He's actually a side character. He's not the detective.
So,
and every so often you just hear like a door open and the detective says something like, not you. No, not again. And you just hear Statham's voice going like, I know what'll help this. And then it just... Let me help you out, detective.
And they all get into a kerfuffle, and then he has to do the fight scene.
I hear it's a full moon tonight.
He has to do the action scenes with his trousers down because that's his thing.
Well, what happens is he pulls his trousers down one too many times, and the detective is like, "Right, I've had enough of this. I'm going to try and arrest this guy for mooning a police officer." And that's when the first fight sequence happens. And after that, he loses his trousers.
Yeah.
And from then on, we can see everything,
mate. And then you can have like great chase sequences where it's all just everyone chasing Jason Statham because it's the point of view of his butt, right?
Yeah.
You can see everyone running towards the camera.
Yeah. But if you can see people running towards the camera, just by pure like the angle that he must be running at, he must be on all fours so that the camera can see up. Is he running on all fours like an ape man?
He's one of those people who like practicing the art of running like an ape.
Oh yeah, one of those people. I'm always seeing him around town. At first I was like, what are you guys doing? But after enough times of people going, no, I'm actually one of those people that practices running around like an ape. Oh, okay. That famous hobby that's so popular right now.
It's day 5 of me practicing to run like an ape.
It's day 5 of my ape escape.
If there wasn't a video game already named that,
I know what will help, officer. And he pulls his trousers down, leaps onto the table, and you can just see a shot of the suspect's face, like, and he's looking right at the camera at this point.
Can there be a shot where he's looking into the mirror and he's like checking for hemorrhoids?
He's looking into the.
Like...
That's good to check out. Oh no, no, because then you have to CG the camera out.
Well, yeah,
that budget.
No, that budget. No. How does it end? He goes to the toilet.
I think that's obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is it obvious? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's perfectly obvious. I think it's perfectly obvious when you have a setup like Jason Statham, who plays an ape man, gets in the way of a detective trying to solve a murder whilst on a transatlantic flight. I mean, it's the story that's been told countless times. No, how does it end?
I thought at the end he goes.
Maybe they find out who the killer is, and you hear like a kerfuffle, and the detective, you hear the detective, oh, he's cut me, and the detective, and you see the detective on the floor because of the angle of the camera, and then the last thing, and then you see like a bit of blurred, and you hear like Jason Statham breathing hard, like chasing the suspect,
chasing Statham,
and then you just hear, oh good God, no! And the last thing you see is the suspect's face, like. Into the camera, and then roll credits.
Roll credits.
You've got a camera in your butt. Your name is Jason Statham. You're an ape man who likes to moon. No one can tell you can't be a detective too, you know. We stick together like two butt cheeks. Yeah, you've got a camera in your butt.
Yeah, you got a camera in me.
Yes.
Yeah. And then, like, you know how credits always have, like, you've got, like, the credits go for a certain amount of time, and then the next song plays, and the credits are still rolling. That was like, shake that thing up, would I shake that thing.
Or I thought you were going to go.
And then there's a blooper reel of like Jason Statham, but the camera just keeps falling off his butt, and he's like, "Oh no, yeah, pooper reel."
When the camera falls out
with very highbrow jokes, and anyway, I think that's it. Yeah, and the movie's called The Mooner.
Yeah,
yeah, and then the next one, The Mooner Reloaded.
Oh. The Mooner, time for chili.
Yeah. Sorry, you were going to say something.
I was going to say Jason Statham is just going with the Steven Seagal thing, isn't he? Steven Seagal is out for blood. Jason Statham is a working man.
Yeah.
So Jason Statham is the Mooner.
The Mooner.
Not just a Mooner, he's the Mooner.
Anyway, thank you for... Well, what a wild ride. Chatting Pitch has been brought to you by Leslie Way and Matthew D. Smith. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to listen to others and maybe even subscribe. You can follow us on the website, formerly known as Twitter.
Listen to us on Spotify or wherever else you listen to podcasts. Leslie and Matthew have their own side hustles as well. Feel free to check out Leslie's YouTube channel or Matthew's Medium blog. Links in the description. If you want anything else, we might have other links in the description if we think of anything interesting to add. Thank you for listening. I love you.